Now, there have been rallies in Israel in support of the soldier, and some senior politicians have backed Azaria. However, top military figures have were also quick to say that his action did not reflect the values of Israel's military. What is the general level support for both sides of the opinion?
Well, it is difficult to, to guess, but one thing is very clear, that the Israeli government, as well as the Israeli defense minister, support a lot the Israeli soldier that killed, immobilized the Palestinian man. I think the Israel and Palestine conflict is the one of the most complicated problem in the world. So it reflects the Middle East, as well as maybe China, of course. This is the very rare incident that the Israeli army convict its own soldier, and this is, of course, very important at the moment, because the manslaughter, the last conviction for manslaughter was given back in 2003. So that means in one generation, for manslaughter conviction given in another generation, one in another generation. Yeah. So this problem, makes Israeli government unhappy because of the political pressure for the international community, as well as the inside of the Israel and the Palestinian side. So many people around Israel, thinks that this is a must, manslaughter conviction must given to the Israeli soldier. But Israeli, of course, in the other hand, thinks that this is a credibility of the Israeli sides, and most of the Israeli thinks that this is the correct action by the Israeli soldier, which that the Palestinian, the man deserved to be killed. Just because he attacked the...
he was called to be a terrorist.
Terrorist, something.
So-called terrorist,
Yes, called terrorist. But and most of the Palestinians says, claims that these kind of, incidents happens one or another, week. Quite frequently, happening. So just because, this incident very well filmed by the mobile phone, so no one can, reject.
So they have to face this.
They have to face this problem, and then properly, handle this case. This is the must for both, Israeli, government, and as well as the Palestinian side.
Is it also the reason why this case has attracted particular attention at this moment? What is your view?
Especially, this is a kind of, incident that affected, all the Muslim world also, because the Israeli-Palestine conflict, is kind of focus of the, the many Muslim countries, including Turkey, and President Mr. Erdogan, they blame the Israeli as the state of terrorism, and the killing the many innocent Palestinians. This conviction also, reflected very well to the Islamic world, I can say.
How do you look at the development of the prospect of the two-state solution, given the new president of the United States, Donald Trump, coming into office? He, of course, trying to change the trend, to turn the trend around. We know that during Obama's administration, the relationship between the United States and Israel was running into some obstacles, right? The most prominent example was the UN resolution that was passed condemning the Israeli settlement, the very first time in a long time in history. Now, Trump has said, hold on, Israel, hold on, I'm coming into office.
Yes.
And now that he's finally into office, how do you look at the situation in the Middle East changing under the new president?
Well, not only Donald Trump's saying, but also the Obama administration also the same. United States is the only peace broker in the region, and the United States unconditionally guaranteed support and unquestioned support has been given to the Israeli government. That's why this support gives Israeli government a wrong signal and the green light to do whatever Israeli government want. So this situation must be changed. Otherwise, the peace process, I think, cannot go forward. And the Israeli, we think another alternative that maybe China can be play a very constructive role in the peace process of the Palestine and Israel. And China, firstly, I think can help the building the Palestine side, because China has the really good relation between Israel and Palestine. So this is a very important point, I think. So China really can play a very important role, and they can help the Palestinian side and the peace process as well. And I think the two Oslo meeting very well, very good process, and it must be continued. But we must think, not only United States but also China can play very, very constructive role for the peace process of Palestine.
Thank you very much, Dr. Osman Erol, for joining us.
My pleasure.